Hi, I'm Phil Gordon, founder and CEO of Chatbox.
The Chatbox platform allows businesses, political operations, and nonprofits to quickly and easily configure customized messaging applications. Like everyone else, I've been following the Iowa caucus debacle. It's kind of crazy how the tech let them down, and I thought, hey, I could build that thing in just a few minutes on top of the Chatbox platform, and I'm pretty sure it'd actually work. We're going to start here with a complete configuration has been made. So let's start the timer and get this thing going. Since I'm on the clock, I'm going to go pretty fast. But if you'd like a tour of the platform, please give me a shout. All right, timer starting. See how fast we can build this thing. All right, so I've got a spreadsheet here. Spreadsheet here has a list of my precinct captains. Obviously, there'd be a lot more of them in the real world, but here's me. I've got the results tab where I'm going to sync all this data. And we're going to collect data for 4 candidates and a comment and a timestamp. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to export this list of captains to a CSV. So download as CSV. There it is. Drag and drop that out of the way. And get rid of that. Okay, so now I want to import that list and create a list of precinct captains. So captains. And I'll import and just drag and drop that CSV. See? There, my list has been imported. Great. I've got one precinct captain. Okay. Next thing I'm going to need to do is get a phone number. So I'll go to channels, add channel, SMS, Iowa phone number is 515. That looks like a good phone number. Go ahead and save. This allows me to send and receive texts on that phone number. All right, so I've got a phone number now where I can send the app that we're going to create out to the precinct captains. Very next thing that I want to do is create that app. So I'm going to go to Instant Apps. I'll create one from scratch. Call this the Iowa Caucus app. All right, now it's asking for a preview graphic. I stole this logo here from their website. There we go. Drag and drop the logo. All right, so now I've got a logo. I'll add it as a preview graphic. Please provide results from your precinct. Great. All right, and now let's build the app. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add that Iowa Democrats logo to the top. Then a little bit of instruction. Please provide your up-to-date counts. Style that a little bit. Make it bold and centered and 20 pixels maybe. Maybe 18. Looks better. This is the way it's going to show up on their phone. All right, now I need some data. So let's see, I'm trying to get data for Pete, Warren, Biden, and Bernie. So those are going to be 4 number fields, Pete, Warren, Biden, and Bernie. Okay, so Pete, Warren, Biden, and Bernie. Okay, now also while we're here, we're going to want a comment field, and let's go ahead and add a electronically binding e-signature, and we'll also add a submit button. There we go. So this is going to be comment. Great. Now I have synced this instance of Chatbox with my Google account so that I can read and write spreadsheets. That's as simple as just logging in with Google. Everything else comes you kind of get for free as soon as you log in with Google. So Chatbox can now access my Google spreadsheets. And what will happen is when I want to hit the submit button, I want to write a row to that Google Sheet. So I will go to events and I will say when the button is pressed, I'll add an action, and the action will be write a row to my Google Sheet. And you can see it's pulled all the sheets from my Google account. I'll select the tab. This is the results tab. It's going to import the column headers for me. And indeed, there are all the column headers from that spreadsheet. I'm going to update an existing row so that they can keep hitting the submit button and updating their accounts as the day goes on. So I'll use the phone number as the key. And this is $conversation.customer phone. That's a customer channel, customer channel. That's essentially the phone number of the recipient of this app, which I'll duplicate here. And this is going to be their name, $conversation.customer name. And then we can also access that data that we imported, so $customer.precinct. And now all this other data I can just drag and drop. So that's Pete and Warren and Biden's data and Bernie's data and the comment field. And then let's go ahead and get a timestamp, $.datetime. Okay. So that's going to write that row to that Google spreadsheet and keep updating it as they hit submit. The other thing that I'll do is I'll let them know that their results have been submitted. Results submitted. And let's go ahead and just for fun, we'll play a little sound. Okay, that sounds good. All right, so that's all it took to build this little app. Obviously, I can make these required fields and the rest of it, but for a short demo, that'll do. And now I need to send that app out. So what I'll do is I'll go to automations. I'll go to bulk actions. I'll create a bulk action. I'll select a contact list, and here's my precinct captain or my captains list. And I will send an instant app, Iowa Caucus app. And select my outbound phone number. Continue. Great. And I want to confirm. Okay. So all of my contacts have been confirmed. All those messages have been sent out. And indeed, I just got a text message. Woohoo. All right, so there's my text message. I'll click in. Please provide results from the precinct. There's our app. It's already live. Pete got 10, Warren got 5, Biden got 3, Bernie got 20. Awesome turnout. I can provide my electronically binding e-signature, just draw with my finger. Okay, and now when I hit submit here, I want to update this spreadsheet. So I'll click back over to the spreadsheet so you can see. And I'll hit submit. And there's all the data. I'm going to go ahead and change Bernie to 25. We got the count a little bit wrong there. And I'll submit again, and you'll see Bernie's count immediately update. So this spreadsheet could be updating in real time as all the precinct captains are reporting results. All right, so we built that app. Let's see, the timer's at 8 minutes. But I'll do one more thing. The precinct captain supposedly has a problem. So they're going to ask a question of the main office or whatever. So, hey, can candidates put up signs? And you can see here in my inbox as the Iowa Democrats main office, I just got a question. I'll go ahead and click yes. Oh, I can see, hey, can the candidates put up signs? No, that isn't allowed. and we can have a conversation back and forth, answering their questions. One of the other things that's really neat is that I can see all of the data that's been provided live and in line with the rest of the conversation. So all of this data is actually live synced into the conversational history, so much so that as I click back in here, if I change this data to 30, you'll actually see the data update live inside the conversational history. So we built all of that in, let's see, under 10 minutes. If you'd like a more personalized demo where I can go slower and walk you through the rest of the features of the platform, please feel free to reach out. You can reach me, Phil, at chatbox.com. Thank you.